So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Towards the right tackle. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
The Gators' offense is on the move now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Gators have first and 10 here. Defense is coming after him. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going to be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense in a split backfield now. They'll run the option. He shreds the tackle. He'll toss it to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Past the 30. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to a +40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground, fighting off the defender. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Throwing off play action. Wow, near the sticks. It's sharp. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's sharp. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw over the middle. He's wide open. Look out. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. 1st and goal, handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And that sets up a return. Hubbard's team brings down the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Before the offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Anderson. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Looks like LSU has the first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. When he had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
To throw. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of a 17. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks into open space. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. To the air, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Touchdown, LSU. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. It'll end up being a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down? Earns his team 2 points. He just saw it coming from the snap.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Breaks an open space.
Returner brings it out to the 29. And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up the first down like this.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, The defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered to safety. Bringing pressure. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Lagway. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's picked for a third time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. They can't stop him. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Way too much speed on that play. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
Bringing it out. It's Thomas. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Handoff in a single back formation. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Trying to run it. It's ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab down the middle, it's Sturdivant. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles past the defender. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now the try for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. over the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Gets some space around the 30. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He'll take a deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
29.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Extending the play now. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the...
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
The Gators are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking.
Yeah, they run the football. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. He keeps it on the design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down big. They'll obviously go for it here on 4th and goal. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.